The change early in the first half, you guys kind of switched and went a little bit small, and that seemed to really kind of spark everything. Could you kind of talk a little bit about what was the philosophy behind that? Was it just it was tough sledding when they were small?
Well, they were small. They went small. Two of their players weren't here. One of the bigs that we thought that would have been there wasn't here. They were shooting, trying to spread us out, shoot three, using going against Q. So we mixed it up. We went zone some. We went five smalls just like they did. We switched everything. We just tried to do a lot of different things, and it worked.
How much of a, I don't want to say relief because it's early in the season, but was it nice to kind of get back on track after a couple of disappointing losses from last week?
Oh, it was definitely great to get back on track. I thought that my guys, we played well versus West Virginia for the most part. We let us get away from us. We continue to turn the ball over. Tonight we turned it over 26 times. And against good teams, we're not going to be able to do that. But I thought for the most part, my guys stepped up, got the job done. We tried to get the ball into Q to try to go against the mismatch. But then we were able to get the ball to the weak side and to our shooters, and we were able to make shots.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Bobby Bancroft from SB Nation.
Hey, Coach.
How are you?
Jamarco Pickett tonight. How can you get more effort closer to that than to maybe what we've seen previously?
Well, I mean, he has to continue to do the same things that he did today. He didn't just rely on his three-point shooting. He was able to get to the basket, make some plays, and he was great on the glass. 18 rebounds, and I think that's his career high. You know, he just has to continue to do that. Energy, effort.
And then against Navy a couple games ago, you only got 1 point off the bench. Today you ended up with 26. How important is that for you guys going forward? And then at the end, you had a lot of freshmen. You had a couple debuts. How important are they going to be for you?
The entire team is going to be big for us. You know, everyone has to do their part in practice when they get their opportunities in the game. And, you know, yes, it is good to have some scoring off the bench. I thought that Chudy did a pretty good job of getting some basket and also getting some rebounds coming off the bench. Dante Harris had a pretty good game in my belief. Not he didn't score a lot, but he did a lot of good things to help us to get the win.
Have you had a chance to figure out what's going on with Kobe Clark's ankle?
No, I don't know what's happening right now, so I can't really talk about it. I know it's a sprain as much as I know. Once the doctors and the trainers tell me, then I'm sure we'll let you guys know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, John Fanta from the Big East Digital Network.
No, I'm not talking to him.
I wouldn't talk to me either. Chudy Bile with 13 and 8 tonight, Patrick. What stands out to you the most about him?
Well, he has a lot of ability. He can do a lot of different things. I thought that he settled a little bit when he got it in the post instead of jumping over them and scoring. He double clutched a couple times, but he's very talented. He can do a lot of things, and we're going to need for him to do a lot of things going forward. Scoring the basketball, defending, blocking shots. He has that ability to do all of that. He may be smaller than the traditional four, but not in my era maybe, but not in this era. But he can stretch the floor, he can get to the hole, and he can do a lot of damage for us.
You brought up the fact that you know you can't turn the ball over against better competition, but when you entered the building tonight, you obviously had a thought of winning this game, but getting better in some way. How did this team take a step forward tonight?
I thought we took a step. We got better. We lost to Navy. We got better versus West Virginia. We still made mistakes that hurt us, that cost us the game. And I thought today we even got better. It's still a work in progress, and we have a long way to go. But we're still working. We have to stop turning the ball over. We made shots. We made our free throws. I think this is our best free throw percentage of the year. Maybe I'm talking out my neck, but I think we made more free throws than we did in the previous games. So we have to continue to do that. When guys get their opportunity, they have to step up and get the job done.
Thanks, Patrick.
You're welcome.
Aiden Kern from 24/7 Sports.
Coach, you mentioned the small ball lineup, and it seemed like you guys had a lot of success with Chudy at the 5. Was that a matchup-specific game plan, or do you see yourself trying that more often as the season goes on because of the success tonight?
Well, I hope not. You know, we have two big guys that are pretty good, and because of the way that they were playing tonight, I wasn't able to use Timothy Ego-Hefe. Q didn't play in his normal minutes, but I thought that, you know, for trying something for the first time, I thought we did a very good job with it. And who knows? You know, you never say no to anything. If at some other point during the season we need it, we'll definitely know that we can go to it and be successful with it.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
Ron Bailey from Rivals and theHoyerReport.com.
Hey, Coach. Do you think going zone kind of put them on their heels a little bit? They might not have expected it considering you're so man-heavy. And then number 2, well, did you use it? Did you use it? What was your motivation in the first half of throwing it out with about 4 minutes left? And then number 3, did you use it to hide Wahab defensively in the second half?
A little bit of everything. I used it not to hide them, but to just change things. In the first half, just to change everything. Like you said, everybody knows I'm primarily a man guy, but you have to have a zone and you have to be able to use it. And I thought that today we did a pretty good job of using it, and we're going to need to use it going forward.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Last question for Coach Ewing today is Patrick Waring from the Nuts and Bolts Sports Hour.
Hey, Coach. I know you don't want to move too far ahead. I mean, obviously, we got the win tonight. You want to focus on the next game. But just thinking about the situation with UConn, your game that's scheduled on Sunday, is that something that you guys either are thinking about, or have you heard anything about that game? And then also, are you guys considering possibly scheduling another non-conference game if something doesn't work out?
First of all, I'm not sure what's going on with UConn. I can't even speak about that. That's a 2 game from now. You know, we have to worry about Villanova. Like you said, I take it 1 game at a time. Whatever happens, if we need to schedule another game, if we can't play them, that's what we'll do. The object of this environment that we're living in right now is the NCAA say you have to have 13 games to be NCAA eligible. So that's our goal, to get 13 games, you know, in before anything bad happens or worse happens.
Great. Thank you so much, Coach. We really appreciate your time tonight, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.